Yo, what's up guys? D-Cell here, back with some final gear, and today I'm going to go over the new Ghost in the Shell event that just finally dropped. That's right, Ghost in the Shell is finally here. I'm going to go over the news, I'm going to go over the skins, I'm going to go over everything you need to know about this event. So go ahead and get settled in and let's get this started. So yeah, I'm really excited about this new collaboration, and after going through the event and just exploring it, I gotta say it plays and it feels a lot more thought out, and it just feels a lot better than the Evangelion collab that we got. So this gives me a lot more confidence going forward. The event itself did get off to a little bit of a rocky start, but they fixed those errors, and the event itself is really good. So let's jump into the game real quick and go over the entire collaboration. If you look here at the news, you see there's a bunch here, but so basically what it amounts to is we got a new battle pass, the collaboration started, you know, we've got new shop items, new skins, but we're gonna just go over everything one by one, and I'm not gonna sit here and read the news because that would kind of be a waste of time since we're going over this anyway. So when you open the event, you're going to come to this screen, and this has everything you need. You do have an event guide up here. I haven't really looked through them because honestly, the event guides aren't really known to be written very well. So let's just go over everything. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the efficiency up. So each of the collab units, Balto here is the free unit, and then you have Motoko and Purin. Those are going to be the banner units. All of these units have attack, HP, and defense plus 30%. when you use them in the stages. And then over here you're gonna get special collaboration chips, but the only one that you get for free is going to be the Tachikoma chip, which you'll get from the achievement rewards. Everything else is paid, and what these chips do is they're just kind of generic attack chips, and that will give you more currency for completing the stages in the event. But don't worry, even if you just get the free chip, you'll have more than enough to buy out the shop and get all the, you know, the pool rewards and things like that. So the battle menu is set up just like most of the other events we have. We have normal and hard mode with purple or blue. This is purple here being normal and hard being red. So you do have down here a progress bar. These give you some more materials for skill ups on the collab units, and the hard mode also has a progress bar down here as well. So do make sure that you click on these 3 items in both normal and hard, and you get all of your rewards. Once you beat stages 18 on normal, you'll have a boss here that you can do. You're going to beat the boss, and that will unlock hard mode, and then you will have 6 stages of hard mode. You're going to have a pathogen boss here, and then you're going to have the big bad boss that you can challenge once a day. It might be one-time event, I'm not quite sure yet since this is day 1, but it looks like it's set up that you can do it once a day. And yeah, it costs 30 of the currency to fight, and you can see the battle power is 700,000, which is quite a jump from what we're used to. And honestly, I'm kind of glad they gave us something like this, because it gives, you know, even though it's pretty easy for, you know, the top in-game players to still clear, having something tailored more towards, you know, some in-game players while also catering to the newer players with the rest of the event, I think this is a good touch. But I will say that the 700,000 power is kind of misleading. The boss does not feel like it's 700,000 battle power worth like it went down very easily. The normal and hard mode stages are going to reward you with special circuits. The special circuits are what is going to be used to buy out the shop items, and then it's also going to get you battle permits, and the battle permits are going to let you attack the bosses. So each of the bosses is going to reward again some special circuits, and then they're going to give you what's called special coins, and the special coins are used for the gacha pool. That's how you're going to get Balto's custom mech, and it's the same kind of pool that was used in a lot of the other events. Shadow of Korboro, for example, had a very similar pool system like this, so this is very common. We know what this is all about. So yeah, the basic flow of the game is clear out, you know, the normal or hard, whatever you're able to clear, whatever stage you are in the game, clear them out, get all your special tokens, and then fight as many bosses as you can a day, and just, you know, rack up the resources that way. One nice touch about this event is once you 3-star one of the stages, you have a sweep option down here, And the sweep option is instant. Once you do it, there's no like time waiting like in the Misty Tower. It's just instant like that, and you get your rewards. And as far as the bosses go, you cannot sweep the bosses, but yeah, they're not that hard to do as far as like time wasting. So yeah, it's not bad, especially with the sweep option for the regular stages. You can go in, you get 240 AP a day, so you can just go in and each stage costs 10 AP to do, so that's what, 24 skips, and boom, you know, you're done. And also the nice thing is the AP, you can recharge it with 100 crystals and you will get 60 AP. I did test this. The 100 crystal amount never goes up, but neither does the 60 AP amount. So that's good and bad, I guess. At least the crystal amount never goes up, but you still are only getting a half refresh there. You're not getting a full, not even a half refresh, sorry, you're getting a quarter refresh for you know, 100 crystals. So yeah, it you know, may be worth it for, you know, really big spenders, but for most people, I would skip that feature. That's going to bring us to the mission menu here. Every day you're going to have 3 daily missions. They're all pretty simple. You clear stages, you know, beat a boss, and you get, you know, consume some shop currency, and you're going to get a little bit of extra currency to do. And then you also have a trophy system, like everything, every event that we do, they all have these trophies. This is where you're actually going to get your Bato sequences for leveling the talents out for him, and this is also where you're going to get the 20 sequences for Purin, and you're going to get a ton of the skill upgrade items, and you do get a title. There's actually like 3 or 4 titles you get throughout this whole event. I didn't mention, but the big boss, the 700,000 power level boss, gives you a title, for example. But yeah, this is all pretty self-explanatory, I think, and nothing really to go over there. Moving on to the redemption shop, this is where you're going to get your free unit. You get them for 350 of the coins, and then this is where you get the Motoko sequences, the 20. So you get the 20 Motoko sequences from the shop and the 20 Purin from, you know, the achievement, and then you get 45 extra of Baltos here. You're going to get scatter modules. You get 100 each of the skill cores, and then you get some fondness items. And there's also this coin right here, the battle synergy badge. We're going to go over that just a little bit later. It is for the Hall of Fame, but we're going to go over that in just a little bit. And then there's a title, full body cyborg, that you can purchase. One nice thing about the shop is they have an infinite stock of 500 gold, so you can always come in here and you can dump your remaining special circuits for extra gold. This is really nice. And then comes the prize pool. The prize pool here is where you're going to be able to get that custom mech for Bato. And one nice thing, one really good thing they did here is once you get the golden item here, you get the custom mech piece, it automatically unlocks the next pool. So you don't have to spend 100 currency and then 100 currency and then 100 currency and so on and so forth. This is a really nice little catch-up mechanic in case you know, come in halfway into the event. As you can see here, I only spent 60 of the currency here, and that immediately unlocked the next pool once I got that frame there. So this is really nice. You have a 10-time summon and a 1-time summon. So yeah, this is pretty self-explanatory. You get more of the enhancement cores for leveling up skills, and then you're going to get, you know, extra rewards like you know, fondness items and things like that. And then down here you do have a story recap, so if you want to go over the story missions, you can just click on what you want to see and then it'll pop up there. So yeah, it's all pretty good. I think the nicest thing so far that I haven't mentioned yet is no lag. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there has been no lag. There was very noticeable lag in the Evangelion collab event. So yeah, there's no lag here on any of the menus. So this is a really good step forward. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the skin shop and talk about the skins that we have. And right away, we've got Motoko here, and this is really good skin. I think most people are gonna like this. And one nice thing about this, all 3 of the skins that we have are actually skins plus bridge artwork, so it feels better when you purchase these packs. And the Evelyn here is just a bridge artwork, so you don't get a skin for her. It's just kind of like a bridge background, and it's the collab artwork there. The next one is Tasia. This was probably my least favorite one, but it's still really, really good, and you do get the bridge artwork behind it as well. And then you have Trita. This I can't tell if I like Motoko or if I like Trita better. I kind of like Trita because this reminds me a little bit of Tifa from Final Fantasy VII. So I really like this outfit, and even her SD model here, it just kind of gives me like Tifa vibes. So that's gonna move us on into the limited packs for the collab. So this is actually where I think they did a much better job at. Even though they are all still paid crystals, the amount of paid crystals are significantly lower, and what you get for the paid crystals is significantly higher. So each paid crystal, each paid pack is the same. So you've got, you know, Purin, Motoko, and Bato here. The only difference here is you'll get a chip for him, and we'll go over the, you know, the chips, how to get the other chips in a minute. But yeah, if you buy one of these packs, they cost $15 pretty much, and you get 15 sequences, which that pretty much guarantees that you will be able to get your character to 5-star and floor level 10. So this is amazing. This feels better now for low spenders, especially trade pass buyers. It's very possible. Like you can see, I still have 1,000 paid crystals here. And looking at the other packs, you get a ton of skill cores again, and they're all cheap. 45 paid crystals, 90, 135, you know, 225. They did an amazing job here of making the collab feel like it's less greedy. So even though these are all paid crystals, and I'm not a fan of having paid crystal shops, this feels better. You know what I mean? It just feels more relatable. It feels less like a cash grab, and it just feels better for low spenders. And one nice thing about here, if you notice, the Balto chip is not sequences. That's because you get enough sequences for doing the event to level him out all of the way. So yeah, this is really good. This is a definite step up from the last collab that we had. I can't stress it enough. I'm actually really excited about this. Now, to be fair, you know, he's not the greatest. He does reload really slow, but it is nice that we get the full package this time instead of just what feels really fragmented. So one thing I want to touch on real quick is the Hall of Fame, and you might notice right away I have a Motoko poster here. Like she's you know, and I have some figurines. So they finally added some new stuff into the shop. So if you go to the redeem mementos, you're gonna see that coin that we were able to purchase from the shop gets us an action figure of Kusanagi, and then we also have new things we can buy in the shop. So this might not be a big thing for a lot of people, but I do like it. We finally, you know, we got a new poster, and we've got two new items here. We've got the Purin figure, we have Bato figure, and we have the Tachikoma figure. So it was really nice that they added more to that, so you can, you know, come in here and you know, decorate it. I like that. I hope going forward with the other collabs and the other events, they start adding more here, because this is a nice feature that seems to get ignored a lot. Okay, it's that time. Let's talk about the banners. And right away, I'm just gonna tell you, I'm not gonna do an in-depth guide on each banner unit here, but I will say both banners are worth pulling on. Both are very good units, and they're pretty future proof. They're going to be very useful for a very long time, but they're used for different things. Motoko is going to be a really high tier DPS. In fact, in the current state of global, she's probably going, not probably, she is going to be the highest damaging unit you have. She's going to out damage Blade or any other character you have, and she combines that with a silencing effect. So if you're stuck on that floor 95 in National War, she can actually prevent that boss from respawning his arms or her arms. But yeah, she's a really high damaging unit with that silencing effect. It is amazing what she can do. And then Purin is a really high tier support unit. She provides heals, and she's gonna buff bombers. So while she won't be like a perfect fit for, say, Morgan, she can fit into a Morgan team and it not feel as bad. If you try to plug over another healer into a Morgan team, it's gonna feel worse. But since Purin has that bomber support, you know, it does help that out a little bit. And beyond that, not even just Morgan, she is a fantastic support unit. So it's really a hard choice if you're going to get one or the other or both. Yeah, honestly, I do suggest going for one of these units because you probably will regret it. And we do probably have Lillian coming around very soon, within a month, maybe 2 months at the most. But so yeah, I don't know, even with Lillian around the corner, I would say both of these units are pretty safe pulls, because you could always pull on one of these units and then save for Morgan, and Morgan would probably be the better UR unit to save for anyway. But one thing to go over here is that the banners are separated. This is the first paid crystal banner that we have, and this is where you're going to get the extra chips, Motoko and Purin chips. This is where you're going to get them at. There's 3 steps a piece, so that's 4,500 paid crystals. I don't really think this is worth it. You get some supreme sequences and you get a royal invitation, but neither of those, in my opinion, are really worth 1,500. Maybe the 10 supreme sequences, and 4,500 just to get a little more currency per stage clear. I just don't think that's worth it. But the one nice thing about these banners is you will, after step 3, get a guaranteed collab pilot instead of having to wait till, you know, stage 8 from the regular recruitment. Speaking of the regular recruitment, these are just like the last collab. You're going to have a little bit different of each reward stage. So you're going to get bits like normal, and then you're going to get 10 sequences at round 2 and 20 sequences at round 7. And then you're going to get skill packs on round 3 and 5. So you're going to get 32 skills on round 3 and 32 skills on round 5. Then of course at level 8 you're going to get that collab pilot guaranteed, and then round 9 and above you're going to be getting those 20 extra bits. Overall, this doesn't feel as oppressive as summoning for the last collab. You can very reasonably get the collab in their mech within about 15,000, you know, crystals if you're lucky. So yeah, it doesn't feel nearly as bad in my opinion. So that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. Honestly, I'm super excited about this collab event. It seems to be going a lot more smooth, and even with the rocky start, they fixed it. You know, there still are little bugs in the game, but it's not surrounded by the collab event. So yeah, I mean, overall it feels good. Let me know in the comments down below, what are your thoughts about this entire collab? You know, are you excited? Do you want one of the characters? Let me know if you're planning on summoning. I'm myself am planning on getting the major. I'm not gonna pass that opportunity up. She's amazing as a character, and also I love the show, so this is a no-brainer for me. As always, guys, if you like the video and you've made it this far, do consider liking and subscribing. You know, if you found this video helpful or liked it in any way, you know, hit that subscribe button, you know, hit that like button, leave me a comment. You know, all of these things help me out, and I do greatly appreciate it. But I gotta say, after everything of this event, my absolute favorite thing is that it doesn't lag. I know it's a small thing, but I can't tell you how much I just love that it doesn't lag and I can play it very smoothly. But hey, let me know what your favorite thing is about this collab, and have a great day out there, guys. Be safe, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.